Hey, welcome to Paranormal Triage. My name's Brenda, and I'm one of the founders of Paranormal Triage. So, for those of you that don't follow us on Facebook yet or don't follow us on Twitter, we now have an official webpage up. It's www.paranormaltriage.com. So, please go check us out. You'll see all the investigators on our team. You'll kind of read about what we do and why we do it. Um, we have a contact form and we have a small blog there so I can share things that I've learned about the paranormal. Um, like I said, you're sharing this journey from the very beginning of where we have started. Um, and we kind of want to share with you everything that we learn as we go along. Because I know when you're first starting out with this, it's kind of confusing and it's kind of hard to know where to go and to make connections. That's kind of really dependent on where you live. You know, we live in California and it seems to be a little bit harder to make connections than it is on like the Midwest or the East Coast. I don't know why that is, but it just seems to be. But we have met a lot of cool people along the way, and we are starting to make those connections. That's going to help us clarify a lot of stuff and help us move in a direction that we need to go. So, or that we want to go, not that we necessarily need it. We just want to go in that direction. We're pretty stripped down. We're pretty new at this. So, we'll probably make a lot of mistakes, and that's okay because, like I said, you're sharing our journey with us, and I think that's cool. Anyway, so we haven't posted videos of our investigations yet, but we're getting there. We do have a lot of footage to share and a lot of stuff that we thought we would never get on film or even in a photo. So it's been kind of eye opening and pretty interesting. Kind of started out as a hobby and it's been a little bit more serious than just a hobby. So, but we'll get to share that soon. So, in the meantime, on our website, on the blog, I had mentioned or posted something about what is an orb because we do get a lot of those questions and I'm still learning about the difference between orbs and light anomalies, that's a hard word, and then manifestations. So, which we have got manifestations in our video. Orbs, I'm not so sure, but we have got a lot of light anomalies. But tonight we're just going to talk about orbs. So a lot of people just pass this off as like dust particles or water particles or some kind of lens flare in your camera. But I was looking for books to read, and Dave Schrader from Paranormal 60 and Hosier Files had recommended some books, so I went and picked them up and started reading them. So one of the books is Orbs. See if I can get that in the camera. Orbs and Their Mission and Message of Hope. This was written by a wife and husband team, Klaus and Gundy Heinemann. So Klaus Heinemann, he's got a PhD in physics. He's worked with NASA. And then his wife, Gundy, she's a holistic healer. She does a lot of holistic um, education, and she actually has a health and what do they call it? A health and a what is it called? She does alternative medicine, and then she runs a healing arts practice in California. So they're both from Germany. So they got into this thing about orbs, and they started photographing orbs. They wanted to know more about them and then share their findings with the world. So they felt like there were more to orbs than just things floating around. Um, and in their studies, orbs seem to kind of appear in specific times of the year, specific events, um, specific things people were doing. So, whether it was a bicycle race or there was a death in the family and there was a funeral or a wedding or in a church or places like that. And a lot of people just want to call it lens flare, but I'm kind of on the same thinking that it's not. Because it is odd that they do show up in specific times of your life that's important to you. Um, so they do give examples in the book. Um, I know you can't see them from there, but there's little orbs, and they go over each photo that these people sent in, and they just talk about it and explain their thoughts and their processes on it and how they came to think the way they did. So I don't think we personally have caught orbs in photos, but we don't probably have the correct cameras to do that, because in this book they do talk about certain cameras that do capture more than other cameras. And I think that goes with any kind of filming that you do. You know, you have your night vision, you have your infrared, and they all kind of pick up specific things. So I do recommend this book. I'm not going to talk a whole lot about it. I just wanted to let you know that it's out here. And in the bottom, there's the title and the authors. And yeah, this has been a really interesting book. And I wish I could say more on it. But like I said, this is one of my first videos. I'm pretty new at this. And hopefully I get better as we go along. So yeah, definitely a good read. Orbs. Look, I'm magic. I can make the book disappear. Woo! Anyway, so Orbs and their messages of hope. So please get this book. And just to let you know, I don't get kickbacks from this. I'm just recommending it as a read. So, yeah. Anyways, well, thanks for watching, and I will see you again.